Corey Swargas here for Slap News, and I'm going to give you a bit of a breakdown of what happened at Power Slap 1. Slap for Cash was calling out the crazy Hawaiian, and we interviewed him the day after, and shots were fired. They've been going back and forth at each other. They were able to get up on stage. Is that a preview of what's to come? Let's find out, and let's see if the crazy Hawaiian and Slap for Cash will square off in Power Slap. The crazy Hawaiian, how you doing, my man?
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here. I love Slap News, and there's nobody like it, baby. Number one in the
I
game.
I appreciate you, man. It was really great to meet you in person and see you there at Power Slap 1. Obviously, you were there to support your brother, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. But you seem to be, making news. You and another fellow super heavy seem to get at it live at Power Slap 1. Is this
Yeah.
been a beef that's been going on for a while?
Yeah, he's been calling me out for some time now. Um, he he's uh he's trying to get that bag, and he knows the big money fights. I can honestly say right now with confidence that I'm the top paid slap fighter in the world. Um, and I'm the big money fight. If anybody wants to fight me, I don't just sign off a $2,000, $5,000 fights. I make sure that, I'm gonna put on a show. You put somebody in front of me, and I will make the them numbers just skyrocket. I'll make a show out of it for sure.
What do you think of him calling you the lazy Hawaiian?
I love it. I love it because that means that he underestimates me. That means that he doesn't know what I'm doing, and I'm doing a good job with letting people, think that I might be lazy, but I got some tricks on my sleeve. I got some things rolling. Um, this guy is not on my league, for real. Like, show me any footage of any super heavyweight slap matches that he's ever done. Yeah, his boxing matches, but those are just guys that don't know how to fight. You know what I mean? Really, really. I'm from the islands where we fight just to fight, you know? Um, and he wants to do a boxing match and he wants to do this and that. But in any way that he wants to step in the ring with me, I'm ready. In at any point. Um, keep calling me a lazy Hawaiian because this lazy Hawaiian gonna be standing over you with confidence. Either you're gonna get knocked out, um, or you're gonna stumble to your fucking knees and realize, wow, this guy's not really lazy. This guy comes with
Mhm.
power. Um, I'm different, bro. I'm different. That's why nobody wants to go up against me right now. That's why not like people get offered to go up against me, and then they look at what I've done, and they look at my routines, and they're thinking twice about trying to go up against me. I go up against whoever they put up against me. I never did say no to nobody, anybody. It don't matter.
Yeah, so you didn't say no, but from your perspective, what happened in regards to not being a coach on the first road to the title series, where we would have inevitably seen this match happen already?
Right. Um, so first of all, they were talking to me, talking to me first. And they asked me, who do you think will sell a show with? And I said, this guy's been barking up my tree. This guy's been trying to get a reaction. And I want to shut him up. And a lot of my fans are defending me at all costs. They're getting banned on Instagram. They're getting banned on social media because they're letting this guy know that the crazy Hawaiian isn't just a chump. You can't just like call him out and think that he's not going to do nothing. I mean, I wanted to enjoy the Power Slap 1. I didn't want to get kicked out, so that's
Mhm.
why I didn't want to kick his ass right then and there. Um, but he didn't want to do a face off, so I did a face off. But I wanted to give the Power Slap winners of a Power Slap 1, their time to shine. I didn't want to take away from them. We got a few pictures of us going, facing off and all that, but um, because I didn't agree with the numbers, because I didn't agree with the contract that was presented, um, I didn't really try to fight for it. Um, I'm happy with my contract that I'm in right now, even though I'm not doing any slap fights. They're still paying me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, I got to give a shout out to all the Hawaiian fans. They have been supporting Slap News through and through. They're the early adapters or the early adopters. Yourself, your brother, Russell. Been great to see. The entire island support you guys and back you guys through and through. And I appreciate all of them because they are truly making our content here at Slap News going viral and having that conversation. So I think that's absolutely great. Looking on social, Slap for Cash was beaking you off the entire time during Power Slap 1. Do you think they purposely sat you guys so close together and actually got shots for the pay-per-view, or sorry, the live event of both of your reactions?
Yeah. I think it was a setup, but really, he was behind me. Cash was behind me, and if you're not next to me, then you're not on my level. So he was sitting behind me, barking at me from behind. So I didn't really care to give him any attention, but to flip him off. But really, I didn't want to get kicked out. They had good food, they had good presence. The production was amazing. Nothing like it. I've slap fight in a super heavyweight division for every single promotion that there is. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
This guy did one, and it wasn't even when I met him, it wasn't even somebody in his weight class. This guy was like a middleweight with some long hair. You can look it up. Like look up his only slap fight that he's done in an actual competition matter. Um, Everything, he's a gimmick. Like he pays people $50 to get slapped by him, and I'm different. I help write the rules. A lot of people don't understand that I help write the rules to many different promotions, for safety reasons. I wanted to be a pioneer in the sport. I made some bomb ass matches. Russell and Isaiah, that match, I've had that match going for me in my promotions for a couple of years, but I didn't make that happen because I feel like those two guys deserve a paycheck, and I wasn't able to provide that paycheck for them. So I didn't let these guys go up and up with each other. I'm closely um intertwined with all the slap fighters in there. Most of them all know me. Um and I'm only out to make the sport a better sport. Um so again, Slap for Cash can get these hands in any which way he wants. But from here on out, I'm not no, paperweight, sign tier type of fighter. You need to set it up. And he's just trying to get a bag, and I guess I'm trying to get a bag too. Then I guess.
That's all good, man. I think that's obviously the name of the game. You got to be able to set yourself and your family up for doing it. So I don't think anybody will look down upon it. The sport is still very, very young. When you were standing there on stage for those photos, looking into his eyes,
I wanted to
what did
knock his ass out. I wanted to
what did
knock his ass out, boy. He didn't know. I'm a nice guy, but if you keep coming after me, keep trying to get a reaction out of me, I mean, eventually you'll get one, but it won't be one that you really want.
Mhm. So, what do you really think about Slap for Cash? Why don't you tell us after
He's a
looking
punk
into his
ass
soul?
bitch. He's a punk ass bitch. He's all talk, you know what I mean? But when I see him, he want to shake my hand, but he want to be friends. But you know, he talk all this crap just to get a reaction. But this guy's a gimmick. He hasn't done the footwork. He hasn't done the work that it takes to be a pioneer in the slap fight game. That's why when they asked me who, I couldn't really figure out who's make a better show than this guy. This guy will talk all the shit in the world. This guy will make a rise out of all the fans. He will definitely make a show. Um, but he's a bitch. He a bitch. And when I next time I see him, might not even be a friendly handshake or nothing like that. But we're gonna get it popping.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to take for you guys to actually square off, sign those contracts, and be in Power Slap?
I mean, really, it was up to me ultimately. I didn't think that I could do it. I didn't think the legal points of my contract that I'm in right now. I didn't think that I could do it. So I
Mhm.
just let them know like I'm gonna ride this contract out, and when it's done, I'll be ready for whoever you guys put in front of me. So um, I know for a fact that I'll be on that stage and I'll be shining. My title run will be fucking victorious. I will be the best that there ever been, hands down. I'm getting ready for
Awesome.
that.
Awesome. I mean, obviously Slap for Cash has 1 million followers on Instagram.
Paid followers, by the way. Paid
Are they?
followers.
Are they? I don't know. Are they?
I
You
don't know.
tell me.
Maybe. But followers don't equal up to the power that you need to take me out. So,
Mhm.
the last guy knew that. Yeah, my last slap fight. I mean, everyone saw it. I got knocked out. I didn't tuck my chin. I didn't break any rules. Um, So, we learn from our mistakes, but
Yeah.
this guy right here, he's not gonna do nothing but be a little bump in the road on my road to the title.
Where I was going with it was that 1 million followers, the biggest following in in slap fighting right now. I mean, he had one match, so we'll call him a slap fighter. I know you
Yeah.
think he's a boxer,
Well, he's
but
trying to be a boxer.
do you think guys with more I'll say publicity or insta stardom? Do you think those type of guys coming into slap fighting is positive for the sport to bring more eyeballs in the mainstream, or do you think it's detrimental long term?
I mean, it has to start somewhere, and I think it's kind of like boxing, where boxing is getting into the celebrity part of it and the social media following. I think it started with that. Honestly, it started with the social media viral clips of people getting knocked out. It started with people talking shit about other people on social media. Um, I think it's a start of it, but eventually it'll get to the point where there's real athletes that have been training MMA, boxing, and all that. I feel like they're gonna come slipping through the cracks, and they're gonna come into a slap fight, and they're gonna realize that it's a real sport that they could potentially dominate in, and it's not as uh, you know health concerning as other sports maybe.
Hmm. Hmm. So, what are you going to do now every day in your training so that you
I'm
can be ready for slap for
I'm
cash?
I tell you what. I tell you what. Us Hawaiians be different. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't need to do anything different. I'm come off the couch ready for this guy. You know what I mean? I come off the couch ready for this
So,
guy. But to take extra precaution, I am gonna do an extra workout a day and all that. Um, and just be ready. I'm always ready though. For a slap fight, I'm always ready. Just the money has to be there now.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Well, it sounds like you're living up to, you're getting off the couch. It sounds like you're living up to your new nickname of the lazy Hawaiian.
I come off the couch, man. I come off the couch and I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
uh,
I think this has to be the next match for you. I mean, the way that this is going, the beef's got to be squashed. You both have to turn vegan afterwards and prove that this is over and done. But you know what, man? I see your brother's looking good. He's looking hungry. Would you ever fight him in power slap?
no, absolutely not. Like that's just something that we talked about too, me and my brothers,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people don't know my youngest brother or one of my youngest brothers. He's this Hawaii slap fight champ. Um, and they've done a whole thing over there to crown him the Hawaii champ. Um, and he's gonna stay there and do that. Um, and my two other brothers below me, one's a heavyweight, one's a super heavyweight. The super heavyweight is the one that missed, the opportunity to slap fight and power slap one. We talked about it, and we both agreed that there's not gonna be a brother versus brother slap fight. That's just not gonna happen. Um, unless they offer us some big money. But then again, then still, like I don't think I'd be able to hurt my brother like that.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that. Obviously, your brother's opponent bowed out on the Monday or Tuesday, obviously due to failed medicals. Imagine you stepped in for the first ever power slap one. Brother on brother matchup. Wouldn't that have been something epic?
That would have been pretty epic. But I don't know. For me,
Yeah.
I love my siblings enough to like
Mhm.
not do that. But for the sake of entertainment, entertainment can go fuck off.
Could you imagine your parents sitting there in the crowd saying, "What the fuck just
Yeah,
happened?"
yeah, no, no, yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know what Power Slap has like up. Once we sign the contract with them, I don't know if
yeah.
they have the power to just make us go up against each other. But I have concerns with that because that is really concerning to me. That that is a possibility.
Hmm.
Um, but man, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I really
But
wouldn't.
you guys probably slapped each other around for free growing up, so now get that bag that you want.
Oh yeah, for sure. That would break my heart though to knock out my brother with a slap though. That would
Yeah.
really break my heart.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome, man. You know what? I hope this feud keeps on going. I'm going to give you the last word. I want you to look directly into the camera and tell Slap for Cash what he has coming for him.
You ain't shit, boy. You ain't shit. Keep flapping them lips because I'm gonna shut your ass up. As soon as you sign that dotted line, I'm gonna fuck you up big time, bad. No matter what. I mean, boxing, bare knuckle, slap fight, it don't matter, bro. Like, you really think you got my number because you hang out with people that might be, real athletes. Taking picture with real athletes just doesn't make you an athlete. So, talking shit doesn't get you anything, but getting you knocked out, boy. Getting you fucking knocked out. That's my goal. You know what I mean? Coming right off the couch, I'm gonna knock you out. Right off the couch. Yeah, you think I'm lazy? Right off the couch, bro. Knock your ass out.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you joining me. Wish you all the very best. Keep on being lazy and keep on being crazy.
Hey, bro. Thank you. Hey, Slap News #1, baby.
Appreciate you.
Sir.